So I just ran this incredibly simple encounter in which the party had to get from one end of the hallway all the way to the other end, and it was deemed as one of the most stressful encounters I have ever ran. So I thought I would break down what made it so stressful so you can use it in your own games, because this type of encounter really works in any type of system that uses a battle map, such as Dungeons and Dragons, Pathfinder 2nd Edition, or the system that I was using, Starfinder 2nd Edition. So the first thing that made this encounter so stressful is, yes, they had to get from one end to the other end, but they also had a time limit. They had 12 rounds to get there. 12 rounds until the ship that they were on would be warped into a sun. Whenever you add a time limit to really any encounter, it is going to really, up the tension. The second thing that I did is I filled this hallway with zombies. Now, the zombies weren't the true threat. The time was still the true threat. The zombies were purely there to try to slow down the party, and by putting 3 hordes in the main hallway, it really made the party try to figure out how they were going to navigate that. They used some stun grenades, and that kind of worked, but if they got stuck between these hordes, things were going to get bad. And then the third thing that I did that made this encounter so intense is that I gave the players a ton of choices, and a ton of choices that they would have to make on the fly, because you see, on either side of this hallway there were doors. Those doors led to other rooms. Some of those rooms ended in dead ends. Other rooms ended in pathways that would get them past those zombie hordes and closer to their destination. The thing is, though, is when they only had 12 rounds, opening a door and finding out it was a dead end could lose them rounds. So it really made them have to figure out what they wanted to do. Did they want to try to go through this door? Did they want to try to go to this hallway and hope it's not a dead end? It really added to the chaos of this entire encounter, and obviously I threw more zombies in those rooms. And once again, the zombies weren't there to do like a lot of damage. They were just there to slow down the party. And yeah, super simple encounter, super fun encounter, and it was a blast, and it was a great way to end that campaign, that adventure.